Welcome to the Open Job Pink Couch. The topic today, and not only on the couch, but everywhere in the industry, of course, is Cuba. And welcome, and thank you for taking the time to talk to us a little bit. Hot topic, hot destination, and great numbers. So let's start first with 3 million passengers in 2014. How do you account for that?
Okay, first of all, Nina, I am delighted to be here. Thank you very much for the opportunity. 2014 was a banner year for us,
yes,
as we received for the first time 3 million passengers in Cuba. Out of them, not surprisingly, came from Canada. 1.2 million, so that is the 40%, which is very telling of the importance of the tourist market of Canada to Cuba.
Did something change for that increase to occur, and if so, what?
Yeah, definitely there were many factors that made possible that achievement. Among the most important, I would like to mention the great support that we have enjoyed from all our travel partners, so I want to thank all of them, actually all of you, for that. We have had an increase by 16% of the seats capacity. We have also had important increase in the number of rooms. As you know, every year we have new hotel openings, plus renovation and upgrading of a number of rooms. We have been working very diligently in raising the level of the service, and that is a top priority to us. And no less important is the fact that Cuba remains a very affordable destination for Canadians.
Indeed, indeed, and not only for Canadians.
You're right.
Coming soon, we of course will see that Americans will be coming to your shores. So let's address that from the industry perspective. Once the infrastructure is in place and all the charters or sched flights start coming in from the States into Cuba, how will that change the market for us here in Canada? How will it affect pricing, capacity?
Well, actually we are living very interesting times, and there is a lot of excitement. However, I would expect it to be a rather long process.
Okay.
It's a process loaded with complexities, and I don't see changes happening overnight. So kind of it gives us time to get prepared, but anyway we have come a long way preparing, and in the next 2 to 3 years we will be adding 20,000 rooms to the existing 60,000. We have already initiated real estate projects associated with golf, and it has been very recently approved, the new Foreign Investment Act, which has been designed precisely to attract foreign investment. So I foresee a lot of investment coming in the very near future.
Yes.
But
Havana must be a very busy airport lately.
Absolutely.
With people coming and going,
absolutely,
making plans and wanting to be part of this resurgence.
Yeah.
Now, in the last few years, as you've said, you've been wanting to increase the level of service and infrastructure, airports, roads, more five-star hotels, et cetera, et cetera. Has that all been in preparation for Americans arriving and that level of service and expectation?
Well, not necessarily for Americans. We have been for more than 20 years increasing the number of rooms at a pace approximately of 6% every year. Mm-hmm. So, and in all these years we have not been able to count on the American market. So the tourist infrastructure in Cuba and the improvement and the enhancement of it is something that we have been working on, irrespective of the American the market. But anyway, that's is a factor in the future, and I very much think that in the case of the demand is going up, well, first we will be prepared, and second, the supply will be will go up too. So a state of balance can be attained also.
So if the demand and supply can maintain its balance, you're saying that the pricing will therefore not have to increase, because of course when there's competition for rooms, prices go up.
You're right. You're right. Also, I would like to remark that we will be observant of the market mix, and we will.
In what way? You mean the mix between Canadians and Americans, or I'm not following?
Let's say having the capacity of response for the demand of the market.
Okay.
As our strategies, see it.
Okay.
And also something very important is that Cuba will not give up its accomplishments, its principles, its traditions, and its identity.
That's a huge point, of course, because Canadians, as you know better than anybody, are in love with Cuba. They're in love with the Cubans.
Absolutely.
They're in love with the culture. And as we sit here on this vintage car, of course, they're also in love exactly with Havana and all of that history. So there is a fear, I think, that Cuba will change.
I can assure, 100% sure,
yes,
that Cuba will remain that authentic Cuba that Canadians so much love.
They do. They absolutely love it.
As a matter of fact, this more than 20 years of intensive effort for the tourism industry in Cuba has made nothing but reinforced our identity and our culture, and that will remain that way.
Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
And of course reassuring us to some degree, because of course people, when such a huge change happens, people get nervous, but as you say, it's a slow change, which gives you time to prepare.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you again.
And good luck. Very exciting times.